Hey Super Kids, Mrs. Miller here, and I wanted to show you how to work with the Super Kids Online Fun, the different things you can do, how to take your beginning of the year test for Mrs. Miller to see what kind of reader you are, and also some of the cool things that you can do on here whenever you're looking for more practice or more activities or ways to work on your reading. So when you click on the Online Fun button in Canvas, it will take you to this screen. So the first thing we're going to do is click to play.
Type your PIN to log in.
When it asks you for your PIN, our PIN for grades kindergarten, first, and second is 202122. That's the same for everybody. That's just our school year. So then we're going to click enter.
Pick your class.
And then you need to choose your class. So you're going to see everybody who's at Kelly. So you're going to have to scroll down here until you find Mrs. Miller. I have 3 classes. So if you are a kindergartner, you're going to choose Mrs. Miller's K eSchool class. If you are a first grader, you guessed it, you're going to choose Mrs. Miller's first grade eSchool class. And if you're a second grader, you're just going to choose Mrs. Miller's class because Mrs. Miller used to be a second grade teacher. That's why I don't have a number by my name. So let's pretend that I am in second grade. So I need to choose Mrs. Miller's class.
Pick your name.
And then you'll see everybody's name.
Pick
And
your
then
password.
for your password, everyone's going to pick Dragon. Now the first thing that you're going to see when you log on is something that says Start Test. So whether you are a kindergartner, a first grader, or a second grader, you're going to have to take a beginning of the year test for Mrs. Miller so that I can see what kind of reader you are and to let me know where you're at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to click Start Test when I'm ready.
Sock to yourself and listen to the sound at the beginning of the word. It's the letter that stands for the sound you hear at the beginning of sock.
So as you just heard, the directions are read aloud to you. If you miss something, you can click this ear button again and it will read the directions for you. If you start the test and come back to finish it later, like Mrs. Miller did, I'm in the middle of my test, it will bring you right back to where you are. So you can go ahead and take a break if you need to or come back to it on a different day, but you're not going to be able to get to the fun stuff until you finish your beginning of the year test for me. So that will pop up as soon as you are logged in, and that's the first thing that Mrs. Miller needs you to do, please. Now, it will probably take you quite a while to finish your test, so remember, if you need to take a break or if you want to split it up over a couple days, that's totally okay because every time you log in, it will bring you right back where you left off. So just know that this test is pretty long and you might want to give yourself a brain break or do it every couple of days so that you can do your best work. When you are finished, you'll get a screen that looks like this and it will say Test Complete. It will tell you to let your teacher know when you're finished, but you don't need to do that because it automatically sends a message to Mrs. Miller that you're finished. So you don't need to let me know. I'll be able to see it when I log in. So after you're finished, you're going to click the green button.
Hello there.
And now it will take you to the online fun part of your Super Kids. So down at the bottom, you have some choices. You can play, you can read, or you can watch. Every time we start a new unit in Super Kids, there'll be new games, there'll be new things to read, and there'll be new things to do. So if you want to keep checking back, you'll see some new things every time we start a new unit. So if we click play, here are some games that we can play to work on the same things that you're working on when you're in Canvas. If we click read, we'll see our Super Kids reader for our second graders.
Magazines.
Or we can see the Super Magazine that you're reading as well. If you click watch, you'll see all of the Super Kids and all of their songs. If you click the bus,
Back to the bus. Welcome back.
it will take you back. So your bus is like your home screen. So keep checking back. there's going to be new games, new things to read, and new things to do every time that we do a new unit. But even if you're not playing the games or following along, I still need you whenever you see the online fun button on Canvas to pop in and take your progress test. That lets Mrs. Miller know how you're doing with your Super Kids reading. So I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy using your Super Kids online fun site, and let me know if I can help you or if you have any questions. Happy reading!